Yeah, it's showtime. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever part of the world you're joining us from. Super excited to have you into this live stream. So, it's currently 1 p.m. exact time that we stipulated for this live stream. And trust me, your favorite mentor is right here to dish out the knowledge for you guys again, as always, free of charge. Free of charge. Okay, now let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, so what's going on? Guys, kindly give me your location and your name so that I can project that to the screen. All right, so where you're joining us from, let me see that in the screen. Let me see that in the screen. Let them start popping up. Let them start popping up. So we currently have about 248 people who have been waiting, and I appreciate you guys for waiting. Even though you guys know that the time is 1 p.m., you still just came here and just started waiting. Nice, so nice of you guys. All right, so one thing is clear and one thing is sure. Trading is all about you versus you. It's you against you. It's not you. It's not you versus the social media. It's not you versus Jeffrey Benson or you versus any other mentor out there. I don't care about who your mentor is, but it's just you versus you. And as much as you start, you keep focusing on yourself. You keep improving day by day, month by month, hour by hour. Trust me, you will be shocked. You'll be shocked of the effect that you would get. So that's my opening. Should I call that now? Quote this morning, yes, or afternoon, whatever part of the world it might be at. All right, so uh everywhere is littered up from UK, London, California, Uyo, Nigeria. Like, no, 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 no. You guys are just amazing from Dubai, Sabah. No, you guys are just amazing. I'm so excited to have you guys here and I'm honored. Great stuff. So while today's life is so exciting is because I just want to walk you guys to what I'm watching out for next week. Last week I told you guys what I was anticipating. I was anticipating more for buys also or something. But then I know that buyers did change at some point, but then we still had more buys and we made crazy profit. So let me recap the month of March in total since today is 1st of May. All right. If sorry, the month of April. So in the month of April, I decided to take up a challenge or trade an account, personal funded account of $1 million. So I traded that account to 1,818,000 US dollars. So yesterday, which is where I showed you guys a video of my withdrawal of 810,000. So I'm currently left with $1,008,000 in that account. So you wonder, why did I leave 8,000? Because of drawdown threshold. In case I want to place no trade, I don't want my 1 million to be affected by any means. So instead, I would rather want to reach the 8K, okay, before money. Rather want to reach the 8K for my first trade, if anything at all. All right, I believe that makes sense. And while I was taking those trades, I shared those trades on my Telegram channel, on my Instagram story, and everyone they partake from that trade, and we all made profit as much as I understand. For those who have been tagging me, because one is only trading that you can copy somebody. Yeah, person that you copy might be successful, and you that copy exact same thing might not be successful because it has a lot of things that is entailed. It requires your entry, your exit, most importantly, risk management and account balance liquidity. So if you are copying someone the bigger account with this and you're using the same lot size, hey, imagine somebody who has $100 is copying my $1 million lot size. I'm using 50 lots. You two, you're using 50 lots. You want to break your head. That's just simple. So these are the things that that can contribute to someone losing an account or not making it while copying trades. It's just a lot of other things. All right. So with that said, it is also important, and I said that's personal account. I understand that so many of you do not have $1 million to fund. You do not even have $1,000 to fund because I made it clear you don't necessarily have to fund $1 million. Any amount of money you have, you follow through. So, for example, for someone who had $100,000 to follow me with that personal account, the person will just, if when I'm using 50 lots, for example, the person will just use 5 standard lots. For someone who have a 10K, where I'm using 50 lots, the person just use 0.5 lot size. For someone who has a 1K, the person uses 0.05 lot size. It is the same thing, and it will all amount in form of percentage at the end of the day. So if we are taking the same trade, probably we would have been up to with 80, I think 81% in a month. Now, please, results are not typical. Because I made this much this month, 81%, that's too big, honestly. Because I'll tell you why it is that big. I will explain. I have a reason to all of them. I don't want anybody to say, oh, this one, that one, that one. I know everything. All right. What you are saying, I know. I know even we have currently more than 1,000 people. Among these, even 12 disciples that Jesus Christ had. Judas was inside. I know there are some hate inside. I'm coming for all of you. I'll handle all of you one at a time. All right. So in this account, it is simple. You would notice that imagine having a $1,000 account and you are just using a lot size of 0.05. Isn't that decent? That's decent. So it is only percent wise that you have to start calculating it. All right. So now, and I said, okay, let's replicate this thing with small money using a proprietary firm, which is Consummate Trader, which I'm recommending. The link is in the description box if you want to give it a try. But if you have any other company, any other proprietary firm, it is fine. But I do recommend Consummate Traders. Okay. And if you are able to pick up an account of $5,000, because that's the least you can find on Consummate or on my Forex fund, if you can pick an account of $5,000, $5,000 should be $49 or $48. I'm not so sure, or under $50. With that, you can grow from there, because it was through Profem that I got my third house too. You guys saw that video. All right. But one thing I would want to advise, there are many approaches to this. If you have a very big, if you have an amount of money, let's say, for example, you have a $1,000 account. $1,000 account can get you 200K at a go. What I would advise you, don't buy 200K at a go, buy 100K too. You know why? I love to be real, to be very realistic. There are times that you might violate, the chances of you violating one, if you buy 200K, is higher. You see, if you buy 200K, if you violate one, you still have the other one to fall back to. So chances are higher that you must definitely pass one at least. Even if you pass one out of these two accounts, imagine, for example, you're able to pass, you fail one, you collected 100K, $100,000 too, right? And then you fail one, that is, you've lost $500, but you still have one left. And you're able to make profit. Let's say, for example, base 10% profit, all right? On 10%, that simply means you've made $10,000 on top of your 100K. Remember, first, your money will be refunded to you, your $500 will be refunded to you. And two, you can place a withdrawal of 80%. So that's $8,000. Already, you're not losing anything again. The loss you had has already been covered. That is a strategy I want you guys to have. All right. For me, what I usually do, I have explained, is I buy 5. So if I have a lot of money to spare to one risk, I'll go ahead and buy 500Ks. If it's 200K I want to trade, I'm going to buy 5 200Ks. If it's 400, I'm going to buy 5. That's what I use, so that probability can play out. So out of these 5, listen, don't just conclude and say, oh, I want to buy a many account. No, you can do that with any other company, with FTMO, my Forex, anyone, with Consummate, but buy a lot. Why? Even out of these 5, even if you're able to pass one, you fail all these 5. Remember, to buy one is $500 if you are with my Forex fund on Consummate. $500, that's 1,000, 1,005, 2,000, 2,005. That's the total investment, 2,005 in total. Let's say you lost 2,000, you lost 4, and then you're left with one that was successful. All right. So that one, let's say you made 10%, and then you got a withdrawal of 80%, which is $8,000. All right. So $8,000 already puts you, and again, you're going to be getting your profit split, your return back, already puts you in forefront ahead of other people. All right. Because $8,000 minus $2,000, you already lost. Okay. This is I love working with the worst case scenario anytime I'm doing estimation. The problem with some of you guys is, maybe, I don't know, people that you're listening to, you people overestimate. You think you want to be the next Elon Musk in a couple of days. You have forgotten that they put in a lot of work. All right. It doesn't just work. There are losses. I know someone that he has blown about 3 prop firm, 10, 5. People can even confirm in the chat box. For some people, they are blowing money. Why? Do you know why? They bought it one at a time, and they didn't even bother to know what went wrong in that one. They went ahead, they bought another one, they keep buying, and without putting this mathematical calculation. This is just my secret that I used to pass. All right. This is the mathematical, because I know that it's probability. There's nothing like, hey, Agba, you don't pass. I'm sure some of you know some of the celebrity traders on YouTube. They tried taking the time that FTMO recently came out, and it was really popping there. Some of these celebrity traders, they took it, but they failed. Doesn't mean that they were not profitable in real life. They were relying on making money off of courses. No, it is hard. Challenges, let me not lie to you. To pass a prop firm challenges is not easy. That is the truth. For you that you have been passing, you think you're a dumb head. You're not. I also do lose challenges. You would also lose a lot. Other people are losing. That is the truth. But what is going to stand you out is having understanding of how the matrix work, of how probabilities work. That is risk management. I dropped a video today. I said that amateur traders, they think of the profit they stand to gain whenever they hear an opportunity or whenever they see an opportunity on the chart. Pro Forex traders, okay, they look at the risk, what they stand to lose. That is it. So for me, before I even go in, I say, okay, what do I stand to lose in this thing? That is the first calculation that comes to my head. All right. That's how I want you guys to think. That's the way of success. All right. So good. Now let me take you guys. We're going to be taking an account with Consummate. All right. And then you should take any account that you know you can afford to buy now. I'm only telling you guys, if you have, say, you only have $1,000 to invest to do this challenge, all right? Don't just go ahead and buy 200K. Instead, I'll prefer you to buy 100K. If you have, say, $500 to invest, don't go ahead and buy $100,000. Go ahead and buy 50K. I don't know the amount right now from my heart. So just do your mathematics. At least you should know what I mean. It's better getting, you have a higher chance of cashing out when you get to than just getting one. That's just the summary of that. So I'm going to be trading a prop firm. I'm taking up a $400,000. I'm going to be trading it on Consummate. I'm going to be trading it from May to the end of May. Let's see what we can. Let's see if I can even pass. Let's see how much I can do. Let's see the problems. Let's see. All right. I'm going to be sharing the trades on my Telegram. The link is in the description box. I'm also going to be sharing it on my Instagram story. That's where I'm going to be sharing those trades. I'm sure everybody's hype. Great stuff. Before I go on, I would like to tell you the risk calculation we should use. The risk calculation. And also know that we have a special guest in the house today. A special guest in the house to break down some facts about trading. So let me show you the position sizing that we will be using. For someone who has a 5K account, this is how you're going to do your calculation. No risk more than 0.5% to 1%. That's what we are going to be doing. All right. So if you've got a $5,000 account, say, and then you want to risk 0.5, all right, and then maybe your stop, whatever the stop loss the market give at that time. Let's just set an example right now that the stop loss is about 20 pips. This is an example, 20 pips stop loss. So stop loss determines whether the loss size will be bigger or it's going to be smaller. All right. So the smaller the stop loss, the better. The better you can find a better setup with smaller stop loss for you, the better. So I click on calculate. So for someone who is on a 5K account, you'll be recommended to use 0.12 if the stop loss is 20 pips. But however, if the stop loss is 30 pips, let's change this so that you guys can understand. If it's 30 pips, you'll be recommended to use 0.08. All right. And then you split it. I'll be explaining how we'll be splitting as the trade unfolds. All right. So for someone with 10K, just change these figures and replicate. 10K with risking 0.5% and stop loss of 30 pips, you'll be advised. Oh, I just put $10. You'll be advised to risk 0.16. All right, 0.16. That will be the lot size. This is a lot size right here that you'll be asked to use. All right. So for someone with 20K, is it 20K or 25K? I'm not okay. Let's say 25K. You would be advised to use 0.41. This is the lot size you would be using. All right. So for someone with 50K, you would be advised to use 0.83. 0.83. All right. For someone with 100K, you're advised to use one standard 666, 1.66. All right. 1.66 standard lot size. Great. So for someone with 200K, just keep changing it. So what I think you need is this position size calculator, the website to do it, right? For someone with 200K, you need to place nothing more than 3.33. This is what I'm going to be doing. Please pay attention. I wouldn't want someone coming later. And then for 400K, my account, this is what I'm going to be doing. I might change depending on the stop loss. All right. I'm going to be using 6.66. That's if the stop loss is 30 pips. This is what I'm expected to risk on the trade in order for me to risk 0.5% at the time. Depend. If I'm in profit, I'm going to scale up. I'm going to risk more. I'm not going to be risking 0.5%. I'll start risking 1%. If I'm in profit, let's say, for example, my 400K, I made about, say, 10K. All right. The next trader, you don't expect me to keep risking 0.5. Now I have more money. Let me take more risk, right? And I'm just going to go ahead and risk 1%. Okay. That's how I want to do. So if I'm risking 1%, that's going to be 13 standard lots in total. Trust me, I'm not going to use this 13 standard lots at once. No, I will split it. All right. So that's regarding that. So that's just pretty much it. But let's keep it first. Let me return it to 0.5. Okay, this is what we'll be doing. And before I do my analysis, oh, I'm seeing a buy opportunity right here. I'm already seeing a buy opportunity here. Maybe, yeah, buy is decent to happen right on the, but I don't trade on Monday, so I'm not going to take this trade. I'm not going to trade this trade, but I see a buy opportunity. So for those who are selling, please kindly manage your trades. If you are selling before we came here, please kindly manage your trades. And for those who are buying, with my strategy, I think you're on the right side of my strategy, and also to manage your trades too. All right. So let me go ahead and introduce the guest that we have in the house right now, so that we all can be on the same page. I'm sure you guys are super, 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 super excited. So now, before I proceed, with proprietary firms like Consummate and my Forex fund, this applies for those who are trading Consummate, my Forex fund. I see that the major problem people have, they don't understand max daily drawdown. Max daily drawdown is being calculated on equity with my Forex fund and Consummate. What does that mean? If you have an account of $10,000 right now, yeah, your daily drawdown is 6%, which is $600. That is, you must not at any time when your equity not balanced. It's not that you must close the trade to be negative 600 for you to lose it. No, if your equity go negative $600, that account is lost. That is what we mean by equity. So what happens when you make money? For example, you made about, say, $1,000 on top of your 10,000. You're making 11,000. So you must not go below 6% of $11,000. Do you understand? Whether or not you make money, whether or not you make money, at any time you must not go 6% daily drawdown. Whether or not you make money, that's where I see people are getting it wrong. I've explained this thing in our classes over and over again. Please do not do that mistake of going negative 6% of your equity. Please, please, and please. So let me do one more example. Say, for example, you pick up an account of $100,000, all right? And then on that $100,000, you made 5,000, which is 5%. Okay, you must not lose 6%. Remember, you must not lose 6% in a day on equity. 6% is $6,000. At any point, you shouldn't be negative $6,000 on that account, right? So now the next day, you resume your account with $105,000, right? The next day, your new equity is going to be 6% of $105,000. Do you guys get it? 6% of $105,000. That's what you now start risking. So if your equity drops below 6% of $105,000, you've lost that account again. Do you understand? So I would personally suggest stick to risking just 3.5%. That's what I want to do. I'll be risking only 3.5% of the account in a day. If you say that's too much risk for you, lower your own. That's my own. That's my business. You can say you want to be risking 1% a day. It's your business. You want to be risking 2%, fine. But for me, Jeffrey Benson, I want to be risking 3.5% in a day, because I want to have enough room and enough breathing space for me to take positions. You understand? That is just the simple meaning of that. Okay, so I think that solves that. That's on max daily loss. I know that's the biggest problem. That's the biggest problem in taking challenge. Okay. So the name of the calculator that I used to calculate this is position size calculator. Let me drop it in the chat box so that you can do your analysis yourself. Someone said I'm with $20. I don't know. This week we are not trading. I'm sorry, this month I'm not trading personal accounts with you all. I'm trading proprietary firm. Please kindly know that. Please kindly know that. Oh, somebody said, look at this kickoff guy. He said, if you can remember me, I'm the guy that passed my challenge account with your strategy last month. Now I have made my first ever withdrawal. All thanks to you, Jeff. These are things I love to see, not hate. I love to see things like that. I will know the energy we are putting all in these things to see successes like this in Nigeria, to make sure that people are actually cashing out real. So it's not just, this is not a testimony from me. It's not my mentee. He just saw my stuff on YouTube and he's using it. All right. So it's not that you can choose to decide where the area you want to be at. If you want to be at the no side, it's all up to you. See me drive my Lamborghini past you and I raise doors and you complain. I'm showing you, man. All right, so let's go. So let me introduce the special guest in the house, and that person is Shams. Shams, how you doing? Yo, Shams, what's going on?
Hello guys, how far now? 2 days, so everything is going on
Yeah.
well. How is the trading going?
Everything is going fine.
Well
Everything is
done.
going fine. Everything is
Well
going
done.
fine.
Well done.
So everybody is super hyped. So Shams here is my mentee, and he's also the one providing you guys back-to-back signals on US30 in the FirePip channel. So if you see that guy that is making you to make money on FirePip with US30, this is the face behind. This is Shams, guys. So kindly go follow him up on all social media platforms. And also, Shams, start a YouTube channel for us now. What's up? Start a YouTube. Why are you delaying? Why are you delaying? Why are you delaying YouTube channel?
Don't worry. I will think about it. I will think about it. I would think about YouTube channel and the rest. Yeah. So quickly, let's go. Today
Let's
I
go.
really want us to discuss about Today, I really want us to discuss about US30 because I discovered that a lot of you are on this challenge, this Pro-Fame challenge, and we need to get it back to back. But then I don't want you to make a bigger mistake because DGI USD is different on consummate when it comes to other pay, right? Such as it's very, very volatile, yeah? But it's the fastest way to pass your Pro-Fame. Just pay attention to what I'm about to tell you now, and then you will never regret it. So let's go now. I'm going to give you example with 100. First of all, this is what I am seeing on my chart here. Pardon me, no time to go and see Baba. So I am seeing a long position on US30. This is my chart and this is my analysis. If you observe, you will see a tick word line here, tick black line here, and tick black line here. Here this week, I'm seeing what a buy position on what US30. So quickly, let's talk about what consummate. Now, consummate is like other Pro-Fames such as what FTMO and the rest. But when you come and discuss, like when you come and want to compare their PIP value to other Pro-Fame is quite different. Such as consummate now, if you open one standard load, right, one PIP move is trade of what $10 in profit, whether it's what plus or minus. So what I want you to do is that what forget about Jeff that he said he is willing to what risk or 3.5% of his account. No follow him, no follow him. What I will advise you right now to do is okay, let's say you risk 1% of your account because you should be cutting your cut according to your size. Now 1% of your account daily is what $1K. Now what is the appropriate lot size on what $100,000 what consummate account? I advise you go with what 0.5. Now if you go with 0.5, your stop loss should be nothing more than what 40 pips. So it means that if you are willing to give the market 40 pips, you should be willing to what get 1:3 because you know that US30 is very volatile. So if you are risking 1%, you should be what willing to target what at least 3 to 4%. For example, now if you are willing to risk what let me do it practically so that you all get what I am saying. Let it not be like this is what I mean on my chart. Yeah, please. What if you open just 0.1? If you open selling what $1 per pip, and you know that within just what 1 hour, within just 30 minutes, US30 will give you what 100 pips straight up. So what you should be doing right now is what to calculate your risk, and the risk you should be calculating is what.
Check your network. Check your network. The network is breaking out. They didn't hear that part because I know it's very key. That part you guys explain is important. Take it again. Take it again. Work on your network and take that part again. Let them hear it.
Okay, are you guys with me? Are you guys hearing me right now? I want. Hello. Are you guys with
it's
me?
Clear. Go. Yes. Clear.
Hello. Are they with me? So I'm trying to let you know about what consummate. I'm trying to give practical example with 100K account, right? Now 100K account, I want you to know that you don't even use one standard when you're trading US30 because one standard is very, very volatile. So it means that if you use one standard and you are risking what 40 pips as your stop loss, before you know it now, you'll be down $400. So what I am trying to let you know is that on consummate, if you have what 100K account, you should be using 0.5 per position. Now you can decide to use what dollar average index, such as what you split those what 0.5 lot. You don't just enter it at the same time, right? Rather, you can decide to open what 0.2, 0.3, right? But then you need to split it. Now, you also need to understand that the maximum stop loss you can use on US start is what 40 pips. It shouldn't pass 40 pips, but it can be between what it can be between what 30 pips, it can be between what 35 pips, but it shouldn't pass what 40 pips, because the moment the market goes 40 pips against you, you're wrong automatically, right? You are wrong automatically. Are you guys with me?
Yes, we can hear you clearly, but take it easy. They are saying that the fire is too much. Like, you're hitting us. Hey.
So what I'm just willing to, what I want you to understand is, if you are willing to risk what 40 pips, if you're willing to risk what 40 pips as what your stop loss, you should be targeting what 1:3. So if you're willing to risk 40 pips, your target should be what 120 pips. That's how it should be. Do not bargain for anything less than 120. That's what 1:3, because it can mess you up. That is why I suggest you use what 0.5. Now, assuming you getting what 0.5 times what 3, it means that you will what, if you risk what 40 pips and you're willing to get what 120 pips, if it goes your way, you're already what up on what 550. Now I split my own what consummate 100k consummate, in the sense that I said, I want to use what 15 days to pass what phase what 1, and then use what 10 days to pass what phase 2. How am I going to do this? It means that every day my target is just $550. Anything above $550, I'm not doing that day. Yeah? So because I am willing, my target is 550, I am willing to give the market what 170. So if it goes against me, I'm losing what 170 pips. If it goes to my direction, I'm gaining what 550. Now 550 times what 50, you will discover that it will give me what that 8k, even 9k upward, right? So I want to take it on a low, yeah. I don't want it to be like, okay, I passed phase 1 in 2 days, then I couldn't pass phase 2 in what 1 month, right? I just want it to be normal. Let it flow like naturally, right? We shouldn't force trading. If Mr. A can pass phase 1 in what 1 second, that's his business. That's his business, right? But me, I'm after what is consistent, right? So if you can follow me, or just follow.
Charles, calm down. Charles, they say you go beat any of your mentee when I follow this planning.
No.
Oh God. You go beat
I'm like, I want to let them know, because a lot of people are on my DM, right? A lot of them are on my DM asking me, how will I calculate pips? How will I do this and that? No. I want you to know that US30 is very volatile, please. It's very, very volatile, yeah? And it can help you to pass your phase 1 and phase 2 fast. It can equally help you to go back to village, yeah? So anything you're doing, it shouldn't be what above what 40 pips. If it is above 40 pips, do not do it, yeah? So I will continue. Let me give Jeff to take it from here, Jeff Sergeant.
Power. Thank you very much, Shams. You are doing an amazing job. But one thing I want you to know, I want you to share with us is, for someone who is trading a 5K, what do you advise trading US30 5K account? Because that's
the maximum lot size. The maximum lot size you can use. The maximum lot size you can use on 5K is what 0.1. That's 0.1. That's because there's no what mini lot size such as 0.0 whatsoever. So the maximum lot you can use here is what 0.1, and you should be targeting the right entry, so that if your stop loss is what 40 pips, right? If it goes against you, automatically you what 40 pips down. But you know what $40 mean on what 5K account is very, very what big. So I will advise you to what get that sniper entry, so that you'll be using what 0.1. You'll be using 0.1 on what 30 pips stop loss, or what 25 pips stop loss. Don't mind, we're in Nigeria here, and they just took the light. So the place is a bit hot.
I see. Sorry about that, man. Sorry. Okay, so now look at it. So for someone who is trading a 5K account, you're advising that the person uses 0.1 lot size, and you just place only one entry.
Only one entry, and the maximum stop loss you can use is what 35 pips at most. If you are taking high risks, it should be 35. But if you are a conservative trader, it should be what 30 pips. That's the math you can use. Because you can easily what you can easily blow that 5K because US30 is too volatile for 5K account.
All right. So what about somebody who has a 10K? What lot size? Should the person stick to 0.1 or do 0.2?
Actually, 0.1 lot size is for 10K, not even 5K. If you are having 5K account, automatically you are out of the game, right? But sometimes if you're good with your point of entry, if you're good with your point of entry, you can try risking what 40 pips, which is what $40, right? But ideally, the right lot size for someone who have a 10K account, you should be using what one lot size 0.1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Amazing. Amazing. Thank you very much, Shams, for that insight. So, guys, keep bringing in your questions because Shams is right now is here to answer your questions regarding US30. So pretty soon, I'm still going to be bringing someone else to be talking about gold, but not in this class. I'm just telling you guys what you should be looking out forward to in our Firepit channel. So you see, I'm sending USDs. Shams is sending US30. Soon I'm bringing somebody that will be doing good. I'll be bringing someone else soon that will be going to be doing another pair that your favorite pair based on your demand. So anytime you demand, we bring it to you. All right. So that's it's a supply and demand thing. We always deliver to you. Deliver to your doorstep, to your phone right there. So thank you. So now let me take it away. So for analysis on GBP/USD is pretty straightforward and simple. I just want to let you guys know that there's so many things going on right now on my screen, and I'm seeing a lot of things flying. I'm seeing money on the floor. I'm seeing money literally on the floor right now. So on GBP/USD, I've seen a first high right here at the top. All right, this is a first high. Let me bring an annotation. Excuse me, please. So this is a first high. All right, it's another high. So we are expecting price push up to this point to form a second high, right? So once that happens, then we should be seeing a slash to the downside, an aggressive one. But not until then. Right now, my opinion from this standpoint, judging from where we are, so my opinion is for us to go long, right? So for us to go long. Now, there's something that you guys have to understand. That's why there's nothing like paid stuff. Let me tell you, there's nothing like if you pay for stuff, yeah, you get maximum value out of it. But however, there's some people that pay for something, they don't know how to milk it, they don't know how to take advantage of it. That's why there's an adage that says some have head, but they don't have cap. Some they don't have head and then they have cap. Some have the two, they don't even know how to use it. Some don't even can't get two. If you're in Nigeria, sorry, catch yourself. Now let's go. Now here's what I mean. Do you know last week I sent this last catch at this trade at the bottom was a trade that I called for the paid guys. Do you know that all of them they cashed out massively for that on our challenge? All right, all right. So what I'm likely to tell you now is even if you were not in a mentorship, seeing this pattern alone should already let you know that okay, yes, there's something that is cooking here. Now, if you think I'm joking, let me show you guys on our monthly Telegram. I think right there, you guys will be able to see what's going on. Okay, so this is our monthly. I think this is on our monthly. Yeah, this is our monthly mentorship. Okay, let me expand it. So this is on the monthly mentorship. Oh, these guys have chatted a lot and they must have covered it up with a lot of chat. But I sent those signals, those analysis to them, and they were able to catch it in time. Yeah, this was me sending the confirmation. Yes, this is it. I think I'm close by when I send the screenshot that okay, because I know I was out. All right, I never had the opportunity to do this analysis. See someone that caught it here. This guy caught it. But let me show you guys where I send the signal. But by just looking at this pattern I'm about to explain, it's important. It's important I show you guys this trade because it's very, very key to me. Like, look at it. I said, look at it. Can you see my analysis here? I said sniper long entry. These entries look simple to spot these days. Don't sleep on it. All right. So look at it. Exactly at this bottom, exactly at the bottom right here. I said get in at this bottom when I drew spot. Usually, that's unlike me. I love to send my analysis. Who's trying to call? Okay, I love to send my analysis using laptop. But because I was away, because I was away, I had to just use my phone. I don't want them to miss out. It was on a Friday. You know, one thing about public people, yeah, you have to be very sure of what you're sending out to them. Else, people that are praising you in this minute, the next minute, you know now, no, self. The next minute, they're already dragging you on the floor. Yeah, you would be wondering like, what is going on? Like, do we have issues? So these are the things that you have to pay attention to. So at this point, what made me to call that trade opportunity? What simply made me to call that trade opportunity was we saw weak rejection coming back to our psychological level. All right. So let me delete this thing so that we can see it clearly. For the benefit of those who are on phone, I know most people are watching from phone. Check this button that I circled. So immediately price got into the psychological level. What happened? There was a reaction. Price first pushed up. So already this gave me a sense of control, like boom, price pushed up. And then we saw a rejection to the downside. And then it moved back up again. All right. So immediately this happened, this candle that is at the bottom happened. Then I just know that yes, there's a movement, there's money that needs to be taken from here. Okay. There's money that needs to be taken from here. So whenever you see opportunity, price forming like an AW or an M in a strong level, like 1.2550, 1.25, like these levels. Oh, I think you have to do this level. On this level, you have to pay attention. Now let's go and check what is currently happening so that you guys can see. So right here, you see, why did I call for a buy? The simple reason why I called for a buy was because I saw a W close to psychological level, which is 1.25,500. Sorry, because I'm doing my analysis from the other screen. There are two screens right here. So that's why I'm calling for a buy. It is easy to spot. So for those who are even in mentorship, they don't even need me to tell them, oh, buy, sell, that what you guys are doing. Sometimes trade hit stop loss in the main channel, like in the general channel where we have about close to 60 or 50 something thousand people. All right. People are crying there, but people in the mentorship. So you can't get, usually, I'm not trying to sell mentorship or anything, but just look for a system that works and join. I'm not saying you should join mine. All right. Soon I will even stop taking students, honestly. Anytime somebody advise you, if I also have a brother or someone who is coming in, all right, this is what I'm going to advise the person. If you have ear here, if you like, say, oh, you want to sell mentorship, it's your business. Now you still be the one that will be in poverty if you don't listen. There is nothing that you see. There are a lot of patterns in the Forex market. Obviously, it's not just only M and W that is there. So, but why did Jeffrey choose to be doing M and W? At first, when I started this system, people say, oh, just ordinary support and resistance. How is he even making money? This guy's not making money, I beg. He's just doing demo. He's doing this one. He's doing this one. He's doing that one. He's not making money. Okay. Why is he just trading only one pair? Why would he just be only one pair? Are you sure this guy is even trading at all? Why only one pair? You guys saw my $1 million target. It was only GBP, or you guys know that already. And you guys saw the lot sizing. And you guys saw what I was doing. What is the secret? You guys know that it is not definitely. It's not the strategy that I know that you don't know. It's exactly strategy that you guys know. But you know the difference? Difference is I understand patterns and I stick to that patterns. So right now, some of you all have a pattern that works clearly for you, but you didn't even just pay attention because you are shuffling strategy. You will check this one strategy to pick M and W pattern from Jeffrey Benson. You will go to mentor A. You will pick another thing. You take this one. Man, so you have to make sure you stick to two patterns, one pattern or two, because I'm only sticking to one pattern, which is M and W, because M is opposite of W. W is for buy, M is for sell. So these are the things I just pay attention to. So guys, pay attention to just one pattern. All right, so that's why you see a clear W right here. So immediately I see this W price came back down, it moved straight up, and I saw it was coming down here. I knew it was a buy. Already, I put my short stuff, long position, this forecast too. I was already waiting here. I'm already anticipating. I say, okay, yeah, it's a buy. The only reason why I'm not in on this trade is because it's Monday. All right. I don't trade on Mondays. Why? Because I want to fully get the directional bias. Right now, as things stands, looking at price action, I'm looking at sell. That I'm expecting that price would get here. What I mean by sell in the long term, but right now it's a buy. All right. So I'm projecting that price would get somewhere around, or max do hesitation to somewhere around here, form an M, all right, and then boom, that's what I'm looking at. Like, most likely sales is going to happen for this week. But then again, with Forex, we don't guess, we don't take action, all right, we only react. We allow price action to happen and then we react. That's just it. So let's go ahead and take, let me go ahead, let's go ahead and take some questions right now. All right. So for some guys that you shouldn't blame me. Oh, Jeff, you sent signal late, you did this, you didn't pay me, so don't make noise. I'm only giving you because I want to. All right. So don't pressure me. Don't talk. Don't spit at me, because you just calm down. All right. You didn't pay me. And by the way, I don't even sell signals. Signals are free. So I share you the trades that I'm in on. If yours hit stop loss, just also know mine also chops stop loss. Simple. All right. Follow the right principle. Learn how to generate your own signal. That is the goal long run. All right. Learn how to generate your own signal in the long run. It's not that I don't see all these messages you guys are saying. It's not that I don't see the crazy messages. I see them. But then again, I just decide not to reply because you probably might not know how all these things work. And it is fine. It is fine that you stay at you. If you want to stay at the losing side, it's fine. If you want to find out, go ahead and do the right things. All right. No. Let's go. So some people are asking questions. Let me go ahead and bring on Shams. The one that regarding US30. Shams, you're going to take the one regarding US30. You're already live. And then I'll be taking the one regarding GBPS and the one that is directed to me. I hope that makes sense.
Okay, I mean, I'm with you.
Perfect.
I am seeing one question. Let me quickly answer one guy that said that what is psychological level on US30 or GDP USD? Basically, psychological level is what it deals with human psychology. Everybody, if you want to buy something in the market, you want it at that round figure, right? Someone will tell you that, okay, I want to buy this, and then it's worth 110 naira. Not that you can't afford the 10 naira, but you just need that word stuff you want to buy at round figure. So if you check and you backtest most of the chart, now I am talking in terms of what US30. If you take US30, most of the times, in short, out of 10, you will discover that 70% major moves do happen on what psychological level. Now, why is it so? Major people that move the world market, they always comes and take action on what psychological level. They won't just enter and take action on what random area. So you should understand that psychological level is just that round figure. So try and trace it. For GDP USD, the difference of psych level is what 50 pips. From one to another is 50 pips. But for US30 is quite different. It's not what 50 pips. Now another person is saying that he find it difficult to what place a trade on Quackle, even though he has what $200 in his account. Of course, it depends on your what leverage, and then you should what take your leverage very well and then try it again. So you can take it from here.
Nice
okay,
one, Shams.
Another person said that, please, how will I calculate PIP? How will I know that 1 PIP is equal to so on US30? I am talking now based on what consummate and Quackle. Just know that based on consummate and Quackle, one move is what 5 numbers did. The last one is the PIP. So if the last one changed, right, it means that it has changed with 1 PIP or the other, or it has changed and increased with 1 PIP, or it has decreased with 1 PIP, since it's what 5 numbers. Let me quickly what demonstrate it on my chart. So I will share my what screen right now. This is my screen, right? So if you observe, this is what 34300. It means that by the time this guy goes for 34301, it means that it has increased with 1 pip. By the time it goes out from 34300 to 34400, it means that from here to here is what difference of 100 pips. So just do your calculation. It's nothing to like bother yourself and get worked up. It's not that big deal, right? Just know that 1 pip is equivalent to what 1 pip on one standard is equivalent to what $10. And other brokers is not like that. Other brokers, they will give you one standard lot, 1 pip is like $3, one standard lot, 1 pip is like $2. But on consummate at the moment, right, 1 pip, one standard is $10.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much. So I see someone else also asking. He said he paid mentorship for mentorship
What
and all
does
of that.
CNBC?
That he didn't get it. Okay, so one thing you have to understand with our mentorship is you don't even pay mentorship to me. If I message you and say, okay, pay money to me, just know it is scam, and it can't even be me. All right, so if you send money to someone thinking that you want to get mentorship method, it's a lie. You can only get mentorship only on our website, firepipsfx.com. All right, only at firepipsfx.com. So please, kindly don't be scammed. Just have that in mind. Firepipsfx.com. That's all you need to do. So let me show you guys what we have on the screen. So you can only get the mentorship right here. Fire Peeps. Can you see the link? Yeah. So firepipsfx.com. Please do not send money to anyone, not even me, not anyone who is asking you or claiming to be like an assistant or anything. We don't do that. All right. You only pay here with your card or anything, and the site is safe, everything is fine. All right. And then you get your email, and then you'll be added to the respective group that you should be in. So look at the trade I called earlier while price was still here. Yeah. So you can see now we're already up. If you're taking this trade now, yeah, you'll be up. Like, this is not a guesswork, guys. How many times do I have to just say it's not a guesswork? It's analysis, and then you just follow up with risk management. That's what counts at the end of the day. That's what counts. I think it should be from here. From here now. So price already about 20 pips 20 pips profit, like that. Okay. So since we have day traders, you still can hold this trade to get to somewhere around here, because price will still will push up if you can hold. But however, if you're over leveraging and you're in profit, run away. If you know you're over leveraging, you're putting in too much risk right now, run for your life, because if you over leverage, if you this price spike down, you might be taken out. All right. Okay, so that's what I can see. Shams, did you see any other question that you can take?
Yes, let me quickly answer this guy. He
Hold
said
on.
that what
Shams,
is CBC, right?
Shams, hold on. Before you answer, share your screen and show us your psychological level that you currently have on US 30. Someone is asking here. Many people have been asking that question. What is the distance of your psychological level on US 30?
Okay, all right. A minute, please.
All right, no problem. Just be fast about that.
Okay. Can you all see my screen here?
Yeah, we can see.
It's my okay. If you
Zoom
observe,
in.
this is what
Zoom.
hey, it's like some people still has issues with eye. It's understandable, yeah. Coming. Now, this is what
Yes.
psychological level looks like on US 30. If you observe, this is what 34300. The next one is what 400. So it's just difference of what 100 pips. Like if you are trading GU, the psychological level on GU is what difference of what 50 pips. But on US 30, the difference is what 100 pips, in the sense that since this one is 34300, so this one should be what 34400, the next one should be what 3400, and up and up and up. Now I will keep what giving an example with consummate. You need to understand that if this thing now change, this 400 now change to what 410, it means that it has gone 10 pips. If it change to what 440 here, it means that it has gone what 40 pips. So it is what very, very volatile. That's why I said that your stop loss mustn't pass what 40 pips. That's the max you can do, 40 pips. And if you are willing to risk what 40 pips, you should be what targeting 1 to ratio what 3. And 1 to ratio 3 is 120 pips. And it will give you that in less than even 15 minutes when the market is what volatile. And you know that the market is always volatile during what New York section. So trading US 30 is sweet during New York section. Trading US 30 is just bought during what London section. There's nothing on US 30 during London section. Now I want to answer one guy that keep asking what is CNBC. US 30, you're not using money to buy another money such as GDP USD. You're using pounds to buy dollar or whatsoever. No, you're using your dollar to purchase what a stock, or should I say a share. So you will want to know how these companies are doing, right? Before you, as an investor, you will want to invest in that company. Now it's a two-way thing. You can buy and you can sell as an investor. So if you discover, okay, these companies, they are not doing good for the day, you will decide as an investor, I will what sell my shares. If you observe that, okay, these companies are doing good for the day, as an investor, you buy. And how are you going to get it? Through what CNBC, and this is the website here. You come down here. This is what stock, and this is what US30, this is NAS 100. I want you guys to understand that US30 and NAS 100, they are the same thing. The only difference is what the other one has to do with what 100 companies and the other one has to do with what 30 companies. Now you narrow your word learning on 30 companies, because if US30 is buying, NAS 100 also is buying. The only difference is if NAS 100 give what 120 pips for the day, you will discover that okay, US30 will give like 100 pips for the day. That's just a slight difference. So do not see that okay, US30 is selling, you will go and start buying NAS 100. No. So CNBC is the motor of US30. For you to be successful in US30, you need to understand how to interpret CNBC. There's more to it though, but you will be fine.
Thank you very much, Shams. I appreciate you on that. So now let me talk a little bit about risk. Let me re-emphasize on risk. If you are trading any prop firm account, risk is very important. Even if it's your personal account, risk is very, very key. On prop firm account, I recommend, but however, you can go ahead and do yours. But I recommend 0.5% to 1% at a time or in a day. All right, at a trade, in a trade. But me, I want to be risking 0.5% in a trade. So in the whole day, I will be risking 3.5 in total. That's what I want to be doing. So if I make a loss of 3.5, then I will reduce my risk to 1% immediately. But if I'm in profit, I will want to risk more so I can pass and then move to the next phase, because there's no time. All right. So talking about risk first, you have to know that my Forex fund and consumer trader, they have the same model. The risk, the mass daily loss is calculated on equity. What that simply means is if you pick an account of $10,000, right, your daily loss, mass daily loss by default is 6%, which is $600. And then that day on equity, you mustn't lose $600 on equity, not on balance, not until you, it's not that until you close out negative $600 in your history. That means that you are in as much as your equity is still floating and you get to 6 minus 600, you have violated that account. So at any point, do not allow your equity to get to negative $600 in a day. That's the meaning of that rule. That is the meaning of that rule in order for you to avoid violation. But me, I'm telling you to set your own mass daily loss to be any amount. But for me, I'm setting my to 3.5 in a day. That is what I simply mean. No matter how sweet or no matter how nice my setup, I think it might be, if I'm down 3.5%, maybe any mistake happen, that is a violation. I'm closing everything down. I don't care whether it's going to reverse, so it will reverse, it does not my business. I'll just close it down. That is the meaning. Set your own personal and be disciplined to stick to it. All right. Then, if let's say for example, you made about $1,000 on top of your 100,000, though you have passed, but let me just do example so you guys can understand how the equity thing work in case you are making profit and you're saying that but I'm making profit now, I've not lost from my profit, they shouldn't disqualify me. They will disqualify you when you make 6% of whatever total amount you start with. So once it is 12 a.m. at midnight when the account resets, whatsoever balance that is there in your account, you mustn't lose 6% of that equity. So whatsoever equity you have, you mustn't lose 6% of that equity again. Let's say, for example, on your 10K, you made $1,000, making $11,000, right? The next day, when you have to start trading during the run session, you mustn't lose more than 6% of $11,000. Do you understand? Whether it's your money that you actually made money on top of it, or whether you made money on top of it, or you do not make money, do not lose 6% of whatsoever money you made at all from there. That's when he said that daily drawdown on equity. I think I've been able to emphasize that on a lot. So mass total loss is different. Mass total loss simply means during the 60 days with consummate of trading, do not lose 12%. So it is possible today you lose 2%. The next day you lose 2%. You keep losing 2%. That's not a violation of the rule. But if you keep losing 2% and you lost so much so that you are losing in cumulatively, you now lost up to 12%, then the account is violated. So these are just the meaning of these two important rules with consummate traders. Okay. And I believe that, and also when you are funded, the only two rules you have to battle with, you don't have profit target rule, you don't have to meet any profit and no pressure. The only two rule is mass daily loss and total loss. Those are the two most important rules with proprietary firm. If you're able to, in fact, the most important one is mass daily loss. If you're able to overcome your mass daily loss, so you have found a strategy to do it. There are some people that are very good at profit. I have some couple of guys that are so good. They are right now, let me tell you, there's a group of people right now, they are friends. They just create a network of chain. They don't think about women, they don't think about clubbing, they don't think about anything. They're just network of chain. Do you know what they're doing? They're just buying prop firm account and they are trading among themselves. In no time, you start seeing those guys doing bigger things, having hedge funds. Then you say now Yahoo or na Juju, right? There are group of people, they are friends, they're just buying prop firm and they're just trading. They are committing themselves. Then what made me to bring it up? They are consistent. Do you know one thing I told them when they met me? I consulted with them and I told them what to do. They are constantly looking for strategy to manage their max daily loss. So they're not looking for strategy to trade already. They've gone past that. They are so smart. They've gone past that. Then they're only looking for strategy to modify their margin, because they split. They'll say, okay, let's try to reach 0.7 today, or let's try to reach 0.5. Let's reach 0. Like that. They keep trying. So that is a level where you should be at right now. If you have been trading for so long and you see that you are making profit, but you're not making so much profit, that is the level you should be at. You should be operating at, not fighting tooth and nail on social media or looking for all these Instagram slim ones. Focus on the right thing. Focus. You understand? All right, so Shams, let's go. Hey, Shams laughing. Shams, let's go. Do you have another question?
I'm really seeing some comment that is making me laugh, right? But let us do it like a layman, how to calculate your what. If they tell you 1% or 2% of your account, let's just do it practically. Let's say you have a $10,000 account and you are willing to risk what? 1%.
Right? Show us on the screen. When you're talking so fast, some of them might not be able to follow. Remember, some of them might be at work or some of them might be on road transit. So share screen. So whenever they picture it as you're saying it, they grab it faster. You understand? Do that. Share something on the screen or you write on the screen. If you can get that done.
Let me quickly write something on the screen, right? I'm coming up. Ooh. This one, will it allow me to? No, it won't.
Okay, so while you're doing that, let me answer some questions. So, Jeff, why do you always use 15 minutes time frame? That's because I'm a day trader, all right? I do my main trend from 4 hours, do my current trend on 1 hour, and then do my entry on 15 minutes. So I wait and watch on 15 minutes. So that's why you see I'm always on 15 minutes time frame. Shams, are you ready?
I'm coming. I'm still.
All right, so let me take some more questions. He said, if someone can pay for 1 month mentorship, can he become a pro trader? No, depends on your level. If you're a beginner, 1 month is not enough, honestly. It is not. I don't recommend it. Don't come with that too high expectations. Then when you don't hit it, you start feeling bad. Don't come. If you're even losing trader, 1 month is still not enough. Because for us to first make it, for us to first polish your mind, have to have everything, it takes time. 1 month is not enough. Say from 3 months to 6 months, yes. Come with mindset that I want to really learn this thing. That's what matters. Shams, are you finding it difficult to do?
Yes, I'm finding it difficult on my system here. But let me explain it slowly. I believe a layman will understand this. If they said or they ask you to risk 1% of your account, and let's say at that time your word balance is what $90, $90,000. What you're going to do is just pick your word calculator and then type word 90,000, right? Divide by what 100. If you divide 90,000 by 100, it will give you what 900, and you will ask to risk 1% of your account. Then you times it by the percent, which is what 1. You will discover, okay, your risk for that day is what $900. If you are equally asked to risk 0.5% of your account at that time,
you promised to take it slowly. Why are you not running now? Why are you running? Why are you in a hurry?
Okay, maybe I'm talking like you. Maybe I'm talking like you, yeah. If you are okay, let's go. Let me. This someone is saying as 8% profit target means that if I buy account for 10K, which is or $100, if I make $8, does that mean I pass my challenge or consummate? No. If you have $10,000 account and you are to meet up 8% of your account, you simply divide that 10,000, divide by 100, right? Now it will give you what 100 times what 8. So on that what account you are required to get what $800 in profit. The moment you hit $800, it means that you've passed. So whenever you want to calculate what the percentage you're going to what risk, right, or the percentage you're willing to risk, or the target percentage, just divide your what account size at that moment, account size balance at that moment by what 100, then multiply it by the percentage. If the percentage you're willing to risk is what 3%, you times it by 3%. If the percentage you're willing to risk is what 50%, you times it by 50%. It's not something that you should be what beating your head over it. Now they used to reset the balance, such as if you have 100k today, right, and you are asked to what you're going to what in the maximum daily drawdown is what 6%. It means that what 100,000 divided by 100, right, time is 6. It means that in a day, in a whole day, you can afford to lose what $6,000, right? And you are still okay on the challenge. But by the time that day has passed, and you've made like $105 in profit on that account, now the following day you are required to what still you have what max daily load of what 6. So you divide what 105 by what 100, it will give you what 1,050. Then you times it by what 6. It means that the previous day now you can what afford to lose what 6,300. So just divide your balance by what your 100, then you multiply it by the normal what account or normal what percentage you're willing to risk. If you're willing to risk 0.1, you multiply it by 0.1. If you're willing to risk what 0.5, you still multiply it by 0.5, right? So I don't know. I will send this on a Telegram channel how to calculate it. Maybe practically, maybe it will help you. After this class, I will do that.
Thank you very much, Shams, about that. I appreciate it. So, Shams, you're going to make a compilation on that, send it to the Telegram channel as a note so that they can follow. So, if you are looking for the link to the Telegram channel, check the link in the description box. Use that to join Telegram channel so they can get that note from Shams. All right. So, someone just said FX419. Man, this name is funny. He said, bro, I use your strategy and signal to pass my 50K account. And I also make 40% of my account this month. And I'm waiting for my payment this week. I'm super pumped. Like I'm just super pumped. Congratulations, man. Congratulations. I'm so excited for you. For those guys that are really clean. I get these message emails bumping in and out. I see you guys' successes. I'm so excited. On Instagram, text, you guys are tagging me to your successes. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I think I need to open up a blog for this so that people that are passing, that are making money, they can start showcasing so that people can actually know that yes, this thing is real. Trust me, people are also losing. But the thing is, why they are losing are people that they don't want to hear. They don't just want to listen. They don't listen to instruction. Okay, they don't listen to a very good instruction. So are the people. They just listen to have this. Oh, I've gotten. They just start doing their own. Then they get stuck. They miss the way, and then they will have to come and retrace again. That's if they won't agree, or they just call names. All right. I think everything is pretty much good right here, and I love all the comments you guys are bringing in. Thank you guys. For those who are coming just to watch for watching sake, thank you for coming. For those who are coming to learn one or thing or two, thank you guys for showing up. All right. If you're not subscribed to this channel yet, I think it's a very good time for you to subscribe and also like this video so that I can recommend that to as many people that would love to join in the future. All right. So I love everything. Okay. The messages are coming really fast, so I can't keep tab with them. All right. You have to know what is going on with Forex trading. All right. Understand risk, know how to manage risk, and then I also know how to double down. Once there's a way you can take risk out of your side. Let's say, for example, you are taking a trade that you're risking 10 pips. If you move in your favor, you break even on that 10, that you're not risking anything. All right. That is, you have taken risk out of it. There's a way you can consistently keep doing it. You find a system that will make you to consistently have an edge in the Forex market. So that's what I want you guys to be doing. All right. So my departing words for this live session is, guys, make sure you remain expressive, okay, with your vision. Tell it to people that are willing to listen around you. Mind who you tell them to. Do not be like Joseph. Mind who you tell your vision to, but be expressive about it. Let it show in your action. Let your action be tailored with your words. Let your words match your action. Let them match. Don't say you want $2 and then you're looking for 50 cents. You understand? Or you're aiming for 50 cents. If you want $2, truly go for $2. Or let me not use dollars. Okay, don't say you want a better life and then you are consistently chasing a life of trenches. If you want to choose the city life or a better one, choose it clearly. And if you want to stay in the trenches, I mean, trenches is so wide. I mean, the love in trenches is wide. There is enough to accommodate many. You can stay if you want, right? But I know definitely everybody watching me here want to stay out. You want to stay different. You want to stay classy. And also do remember, forex trading is no competition. You're not in a competition with nobody, nobody at all. So the only person you are competing with is yourself. All right, it's yourself. Do not allow social media to pressure to make you think that you're not doing well. Oh, I'm just playing with my life. It's like I'm not doing. Nah. If I were to measure 8 years back with other people's life, I don't think I would be here. Instead, the depression will set in. That's why some of you are trapped in depression. You are trapped in a place that you can't even just fathom it, because you are living in your brain. You're just living in your head, and what you see in just your small phone, your small mobile phone. You're always online checking. Is because of what you've seen in that small phone. So leave aside that your mobile phone and just build yourself, develop yourself. You develop yourself. What you are seeing now, these figures you are seeing now, in no time will become like nonsense. I'm telling you, I'm speaking from experience. I know what it's. I also know what it is to be really high. All right. So it bears minimum. You start thinking that, oh, more, how can I ever get it? Can I ever make it? It's a lie. You can. You can. One win can wipe away your many years of tears, right? One win can wipe away your years of losses. I know what I'm telling you guys. You might think, oh, it's a lie. Don't worry. Maybe when you express it for yourself, you'll be the one telling other people, and then they might just get to doubt you too. But trust me, this is just my two piece from here. Shams, I want you to give us your parting word from this live session so that we can leave. Shams, if you are there, give it to us quick. All right. It appears that Shams network is freezing now. So with that said, thank you guys for coming out. I really appreciate you all. Thank you for subscribing from day one. Thank you for being. All right, so guys, I say thank you for believing in us from day one, and then that'll be the end of today's live session. All right, thank you guys for coming out. Shams, are you there? Can you give us your parting
Yeah,
word?
I'm there.
Yeah, give us your parting word.
Okay. Okay, guys. What Jeff said is basically true. One win, just one win, can wipe away like 10 years of struggle. The thing is, what we keep trying until the day it shows for us. But don't be the kind of person that, okay, you born some of them, you want to like stand that forex is a scam. No, get the right knowledge, and then we will be what good. Sorry, my network is bad. So see you on the Telegram. Let's make money. Pay bright price. You know, my own target here is to marry, right? I want to marry, so I'm still looking for bright price, please. In
No
case
worry. You sure?
market is going against me, do anything that my Esther, you know that you're prolonging the days of my marriage. So please, let's get tuned and let's make this money together, right?
Don't worry.
Nice.
Thank you, Shams. Thank you, Shams. I know you definitely will get married soon. I see you want to really get married. I love that about him. Very responsible champ. Okay. Thank you, man. So all you guys that came out today, thank you guys. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out and keep the fire peeping, guys. Shams, thank you very much. You're just the best. And trust to make more people come. I know that this place, fire people, we are hungry to even accommodate more people, more successes, more millionaires. What I mean millionaires in dollars, all right? Stable millionaire standard. Okay, people that will just have minimum of like $10 million cooling their account. Chill. All right, so guys, peace out until next time. I'll see you guys inside the chat room. All right, bye.